before telling you what's been going on, I'm just going to say Beetle. The 0.3% chance of getting it in Area 21, or the place with this music, the best music in the game. That is, you know, the best music in the game. I mean, listen to it. Oh man, you listen to it. Anyways, this thing hits like a truck, except maybe even worse than a truck. I cut out all of the attack choosing, so this video wouldn't be too long. The entire recording of every single part was 48 minutes and 45 seconds. As you can see, it is now 21 minutes, 21 seconds, and 16 milliseconds, but that would be 16 and 30 frames per second, so maybe 52. No, probably more. Either way, I killed it, and it can give you an item, so I'm gonna have to find this thing again to kill it and get its drop. Also, in case you didn't see the time back there, look at it. Now, this entire video, I started working on this since the end of the last part I did. This was me getting every single drop from enemies, and I succeeded. As you will see, it took me a long time. If you just keep looking at the times when I pause the game occasionally, you will see exactly how long it's taken me. I have the game open right now, actually, and I will tell you how long it's been after the next time I pause. Oh, this thing. I cut out the animations. This is the Yukari Emperor. This is how I kill it. Midoriya getting magic barriered. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Either way, the trick to doing this is to not give up. Let's be honest, it's been forever. I'm surprised I didn't give up a long time ago. And it gives you an item. What item is it? It is the Platinum Jewel. I said it before it even appeared. Look at the time. 307 hours. So far, in my game right now, 565 hours and 2 minutes have been put into this file. And when I pause it again, you will see even more time has been put into it. I'd just like you to look at the time, to see the amount of time that has passed. I'm saying time really... Man, if I continued that sentence, it wouldn't have made any sense. I apologize for that. But this, the Asura, since it's a mini-boss type enemy, I cut out the attack selections. But yeah, I've been working on this since part 39, where I beat the perfected final boss. Yeah, that's about it. So, as of right now, I have actually 100% of the Yukai Encyclopedia. And that, me running into the encounters and reporting them all, will be in part 41. Yes, I already have it recorded. Not edited, though. And as you can see by this, editing, it cuts it down a little bit. I thought this was going to be a little longer. Luckily, I figured out how to edit it perfectly to where it would go perfectly. Curse of Vinegar. Okay, induction up, so that I can debilitate it again, because I don't want it to deal any damage. This thing drops a decent item, I guess. It still looks like I have 3 attack segments to go. Little Legion, cover everyone, just make sure they live. Wind of Miracles, just always give my magic attack up a little bit more every time I use it. And it's going to be debilitated perfectly. Decoy, because reasons. Man, I don't even know what to say at this point. I should probably start by saying, well, not start, but this thing, some of these, actually, no, all of these things, I did not get them on my first try. In fact, the 29th video in this segment, which I will tell you, this is the 9th segment that I recorded, and I am now on part 10. And I got that. Sweet. I got none of these on my first try. Well, maybe a couple. This one I definitely did not, though. I turned off the sound effects here, though, as you can see, because, really, just, I wanted to listen to the music, not hear the sound effects. I always hear those. This was the first thing I got after my long hiatus. The Chaos Amulet, and I actually did get this one on my first try, so it was a nice coming back party. 345 hours spent. Just realized 345 hours spent on that file at that time. Chimera Shield. I spoiled it for you all. And a Catan Chair. Cut out all of the attack choosing. Turned off all the battle animations for a little bit, if only because I was getting tired of having to wait a long time just for it. This thing is weak to Earth, by the way, as you can see, and it drops Zeus's armor. Or Zeus's robe? Robe, yes, okay. 345 hours. And it has a lot of stuff. It's really good. Straw Doll Kamikaze, of course, is good because Alice. I hope this is... Oh wait, no, it's not muted, of course. That enemy is stuck, and this is the Demiurge. The hardest enemy in the game to me. Like, I had to give Sane her best armor, which will always block petrification, instant death, and removal. And, it still gave me trouble, especially with the bomb down. What that does is makes it to where I have no bombs on Sane. Punish the Judgment does neutral damage, but a lot of neutral damage. Miraculous Cure can control, or can get rid of, petrification, so that's good. Cutting out all the attack waiting. Oh, I put the battle animations back on. This is because I realized, man, this isn't going to be fun for anyone to watch. Yeah, I really... Just be lucky I'm doing that for you, okay? I went through a lot for this. No. Spell Enhancing Diacarin, because I need to deal a lot of damage to this thing, and I really need Satori to live, at least, because it heals 999 every turn. That has a high chance. Everything it does has a high chance of inflicting a thing. Everything. I'm lucky that I realized how to kill this thing, because I probably would have given up trying. Oh, this is its last turn. That has a super high chance of petrification, and then it can inflict instant death, petrification, removal, paralysis, a lot of stuff basically. It can inflict everything at a high rate. So, yeah. Star resistance is the only thing. 347 hours. I'm sorry this commentary isn't the best, so let's just add a little bit more Hearse of Vinegar, Hearse of Vinegar, Hearse of Vinegar, Hearse of Vinegar. There we go. It's all better, and don't worry, Keith, I already Word of Wisdom. It's perfectly fine. So, this is me showing all of the stuff I had on them to be able to beat this, just in case you want to beat it as well, and have trouble. Holy Grail isn't necessary, but, Moku, she was important. And that is what that does. And the Royal Douche, as it was called by Magi FTW. He recently finished this, actually, and I kept giving tips. Apparently it wasn't a bad thing, but I don't know, I felt kind of bad. I'll keep always giving tips. It was like backseat gaming, except I guess with the least amount of help possible, sort of? No, it's... Either way, Punish the Judgment is the best spell in the game. Doing that much damage, and then this is the final turn it gets. As you can see, it's a mini-boss, so naturally I cut out all the attack selections. This is the 18th recording that I had in the set, out of a lot, because getting item drops is fun. Punish the Judgment. Just look at all of this damage everyone's doing, and then 1026 kills it. Way to go, Byakurin. You did it, you finished it, you are perfectly fine. And also 347 hours. Terminator. The giant blue ball of destruction that is not the boss at Korendo. That one is kind of simple. Mad Thunder does that much. It's pretty great. So it's basically the same strategy you've seen me use a lot. And, yeah. Reimu is living because transparent armor is gotten as a drop from the LED Mirage in... I don't remember which area, but it's the thing that looks like the bash, fash the bash, fash the mash mash bash, crash trash, and it's white instead, though. And it can kill you. There's a 90% chance of it to nullify physical attacks. But if it doesn't... I swear Reimu dies in one of these. I swear she dies at some point. It's probably in this clip. You'll see. If she doesn't... 4006 damage. There we go. That's what happens if it does not nullify it, the 90% chance. 10 dice sword. This is actually really fun to use. 348 hours. 10 dice swords. Rolls 10 dice at once. I figured out what it meant. Allow me to demonstrate. Let's Wind of Miracles to enhance the weapon bless that I just put on her. Everything's fine at first. A regular attack from the 10 dice sword. It can hit up to 10 times. And if it's weak to the slashing, or if Byakurin gives it an element that the enemy is weak to, this thing can deal serious damage. 6 hits for 1,000 each is not bad at all. Wind of Miracles, again, debilitate to make sure it doesn't kill anyone, and does a lot more damage. It's going to keep getting better and better until this thing is dead. Leaf Barrier only saves it for 2 hits. And this is the 20th recording, by the way. The damage is way too good. And then Byakurin can do this. Wind of Miracles. To enhance that, the bad news is it can hit 1 to 10 times, so the one-time hit, it's too bad. The best part, though, is the critical did 10,000 just now. And this is the last part of it. Does that, sure. Oh no, it didn't kill. She can hit twice if you put skills into her sword growth tree, because that means it can hit 2 to 20 times if it gets the double, that is. And this thing, I was having fun with the sword. I got a terrifying thing, large Dakimakura. Yeah. And this thing, which isn't necessary to show off, but I did for some reason. And by that, I mean 351 hours. kill the pudding man guy thing, lower left, and you get a muscle belt too? 1. Fine. Whatever increases your health. And that much stuff, yeah. It actually didn't take as long to get that. But this axe, also known as the Rune Axe, 351 hours, Brontosaurus. I was actually trying to get the item from the Preda, but instead I got this, and I was like, oh, what's up with the gay bulge? That's... yeah, let's pretend I didn't say that. Zerabeetle! There is one place besides... oh, notice I got its drop as well. That's very rare that I had the chance of that happening. 375 hours. Oh gosh, that was a huge jump. You can get this at the end of the evil dungeon, or the optional dungeon. It's not evil. I don't know why I was complaining about it so much. I guess it's because I was just bad at the game and didn't know how to do it. Sabaki Tsukasa. It took me a while to get this one. I was trying for this one before I even got the Terminator's drop, the 10 dice sword. This is the 27th recording, by the way. Agatrim, excellent accuracy indeed. 28th recording. This was done on the 29th of September, and I know this because... this is the 29th recording, and I got this as the first drop on my birthday, the 30th of September. The Excalibur. I was going for this one for so long, and I couldn't get it. So I took a break, and suddenly, oh hey, it's the first Pendragon you fight on your birthday, so hey, just take this drop, happy birthday. There you go. I even called it Birthday Blade to remind myself, oh man, this thing was so kind. And Lethos got a new attack. I'm just going to be silent. Silence is golden, but talking is silver, and I prefer silver to gold, really. Second place can be better than first place, depending on what way you look at it. I mean, you could be allergic to gold, so silver is better in that case, but enough of that. I just got the butterfly dagger, I think. Knife, whatever, shut up. And how many Yukai have I killed? 15,145. So, I went to Aku to get this after 15,000 Yukai killed. And look what she says. 15,000. Yes, it was Hong Mei Ling. And yes, 15,000. The thing is, she wouldn't give it to me when I had 15,000. I had to go to 15,100, and then she gave it to me. It was silly, and I was super afraid. I was talking to Sayur about it. I was like, I don't think I can 100% the game because I can't get all the equipment because she won't give me the thing for killing 15,000. And now I can make this. Dragon King's Charm. Hackere Ribbon. Regalia. Now Hackere Ribbon. And what does the Regalia allow? The Solidio. If I unequip the Yada no Kagami and Yasakani no Magatama. So let's do that. The Sacred Clothes also, you have to get those by merging the Zeus's robe with stuff, and it takes a while, but it's an excellent robe. And just look at her stats when I equip this. And by that, I mean resistance. Star and everything. And this is 33-2, because I also craft experience plus 100%. And 33-3, so I can show you I can make the Yada no Kagami and Yasakani no Magatama again. Okay. Now this time I can talk, and it says Cantrip of Love right there. I don't know why, if that was just something hidden there, or it said cantrip of love. Or it could have just been things that just closely resembled it. No, it definitely, there's no way. Stray Yukari. I had to record those separately because I accidentally got the drop from the Yukari Stray. Yes. Cosmic Supercluster, Cantrip of Love, of course. Or, it has stuff in it, I guess. 36 out of 38 recording. That was totally necessary. What are you talking about? And 37, the Unseelie Court. I actually was looking for this one for a super long time, but it just was not giving it to me. And then the one that took me the longest to get after I kill this thing was from this godly catfish. In the underworld, blah blah blah. Fantastica flying. Fantastica is the furniture. Okay. Get that. Tell me what's wrong in this next clip. And that is all. I will leave you to that. Just tell me what's wrong.